Hello, so in this video we're going to be looking at, well, how you can make some room in your inventory bag or your backpack. So first of all, we're going to get rid of some of these and basically fill up some of my inventory. Just so you can see what I would normally do to make some room by getting rid of less important stuff. And also helping you to understand what's important and what's less important. So first of all, I'm getting rid of all of the stuff that's below green, blue and purple for equipment, because I'm on gold equipment and I've already got some really high quality gold equipment, so I get rid of everything below that. Next, one more thing I want to do. I don't need these. The little red arrow on them tells you that they're weaker than what you're currently using, so I get rid of them. However, you don't want to be getting rid of any of the spare ultimate equipment. So you see, for example, this sword at the bottom corner, I want to keep that. This, I want to keep that. And all of the other stuff, these boots, I want to keep that. Anything that's got that brown background, that basically means it's a piece of ultimate equipment. So we're going to get rid of all of the standard equipment. Standard gold quality. Okay, so that's that lot out the way. I better climb that end a bit. At the moment my bag's full. Okay. Dun dun dun. Right, so the first thing I'm gonna do, the first thing you want to do, if you've got some bound gold, that's this stuff here where I'm clicking in the top, the ones with the padlock on them, you can actually use that to increase your bag. As you can see, I've already maxed mine, and you would probably want to do the same. Do it a bit at a time over time, if you know what I mean. Same as this one, I've maxed this. So first we're going to clear some room here, because I've got 99 out of 200. So what I'll do, I'll get to the first page, I'll scroll through, and the first thing I'm going to look for are these. Now I can see these are bound, unbound, as they don't have a padlock in the top right corner of it. And then these ones over here are bound, because they've got a padlock in the top right corner. As you can see right there where I'm clicking, that's where the padlock icon is. Same here, but it doesn't show my clicks. But yeah, so you're looking for these first, grand, synthetic, gems. Remember, you can click the sort to sort everything within that column into order, and when you do, you'll see these at one of your first couple of pages, and you'll click sell to get rid of that, because you don't need it. All you want to do is make sure you keep one stack of these. If you've got 2 stacks of these, sell one of the stacks. After that, I'm going to be looking at these. Now I can see that I've got, these are all unbound, because there's no padlock icon on them. That's level 50, level 60, and I want to keep them for my companions. So when I upgrade my companions, which is, let me show you. Click on Divine Companions.
No one does it alone.
You click on these. Let's say it's go to one that I haven't upgraded yet, that I might want to upgrade at a later date. Let's say maybe this one, for example. I could click train, click on equipment, and as you upgrade beyond a certain point, it'll ask you to use... Hang on. Let me show you on one that's upgraded a bit higher than that one. It'll ask you to use, I believe, drawings. So that's what you want to keep your drawings for. I'm going to bring this one up a bit. No, actually, I'm going to have to use some of this level up stuff so that I can show you. So let's bring it up to about 50. Should be enough. 51, that'll do. You see, so when you get to like your first level 50, you've got to start using these drawings. So that's what you want to keep these drawings for. So that if you get a new companion that's better than what you're currently using, you want to make sure you've got the drawings to be able to max their equipment. So we'll leave this here as a nice little example. That being said, you don't need any of the bound drawings because it's quite easy to get the unbound ones. Just doing your ad fees will get you your unbound. So as you can see here, this one's got a padlock on it. It's a level 80 accessory drawing. I don't need to keep that because I've actually got, if I click on this one that's got no padlock on it, I've got 2,300 unbound level 80 accessory drawings, which means these ones I could actually sell in trade if I wanted to by clicking on trade, sell, and I could actually sell those if I wanted to. Where are they? Here they are. I'm not going to sell them, but I could. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to clear it. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to click sell on that bound one. Get rid of it. To get more of that stuff if you need to, you do your ad fees, also known as adventures. That'll get you loads of equipment. Then you'll click on crafting, decompose, and break them down like you saw me do. That's how I got that. So yeah, let's go back in here. What else could I get rid of from this material column? Let's have a look. You see these green ones? You want to make sure you keep, if you have any, oops, it's going past what I want it to be. You want to make sure you keep every one of them. Don't sell any of them because they're extremely hard to get. Well, they take a long time to obtain and build up. This is, I'd save them because they're used for your home if you've got any. You definitely want to keep these. Don't sell them no matter what. Keep those, keep those, keep those, keep those, keep those. Basically keep everything that you see here except for the unbound stuff that the bound stuff that you get of these. So if you get these with padlocks in, level 50 to 80, get rid of them. Unbound ones, just keep one stack of every unbound level. And that I need to use. So I'm going to use that to get rid of it. I'll clear it from my inventory. I use that. Now we go back. What else can I get rid of? If you have any duplicates of these, say you got 2, 3, 4 stacks, sell them all except for 1 stack. You know what I mean? Or, well, something that's below 1 stack, you know what I mean? You don't want to have a full stack because when you break down equipment, you're going to be building up more and more of it. And if you have any of those that I've selected with padlock symbol on it, get rid of it. You'll just click on it and click sell. But I've only got 1 stack of them, so I'll keep it. Let's go through these. You definitely want to make sure you keep these and keep these. If you've got any of these horse souls, sell them in trade and see if anybody wants them. The rest of these I just keep as 1 stack of each, just in case I need them at a later point. Same with those, I've just kept them, but I can synthesize them to turn them into companions if I wanted to. Yep, the rest of this stuff is all basically keep. Now when it comes to these horses, as you can see, I have some unbound ones because there's no padlock symbol in the top right corner of these. Any bound ones you've got, when you've already got, if you've already got a maxed amount, then you'll sell them. Otherwise, I mean, if you say, for example, let me show you what I mean. Say nutmeg. I mean, that's not nutmeg. I mean Nimbus. So say you haven't got Nimbus. If you haven't got it, then you'll use it on your Nimbus. You know what I mean? To upgrade it. Now, in my case, I've already maxed it. So I'll sell any of them that has padlocks on them. But the rest that are no padlocked, I'll keep. Reason being is because I can sell them in trade instead of getting rid of them. So I've got 50 of these. If it had a padlock on it, I'd sell it. But because it doesn't have a padlock on it, I'll just sell them in trade at a later point when I've got some time to sell them. So yeah, that's another thing. Get rid of all of the mounts that have a padlock on them. I mean, if you've already maxed them. If you haven't maxed them, they shouldn't be in your inventory because you should be using them by going on to cultivate, mount, click on a mount. Say for example this one, if you got the shards needed, you use it to upgrade it. When you've maxed all these, then it'll look something like this. Max stars with no upgrades available. That means you can get rid of the shards for it because you're not going to need them. So yeah, that's basically it. Everything else you really want to keep rough. Well, if you haven't maxed anything. Now, if you need to find something to get rid of, you know what I mean, you've got no space and you've already gone through, you've seen that you've sorted out these stuff, for example, and you've sorted out these stuff, and you've sorted out these stuff, and you still don't have enough space in your inventory, you can get rid of some of these, but you really want to be getting rid of the lower quality ones, like these, for example. Synthesize them, see if they're better than the ones you've already got on. They're your gems, internal gems, and you can get rid of some of them. I keep some for emergencies. Although, to be honest, I could synthesize them together, like that one, which turns it into a gem, and then I could like go on cultivate, internal gem, click on it, break. Actually, I click on this break icon here, select that, and turn that into 500 Agita. Okay, so what else could you get rid of? Let's have a look. I mean, that's basically everything for this. All the gold pages you want to keep until you've maxed them. Same with blue and purple and green. For example, when it comes to your martial arts and internals, in my case, all of my blue martial arts and internals are maxed. So what I can do to make a bit more room as and when I need to, is I can click on Celestial Cave, go to donate, and I know that I'm not going to need any of these ones. Now you see it's got a padlock in the corner. Well, I've already maxed that one that I've selected, so I may as well get rid of it. Same here. Same here. Now in your case, if you're a lower might, you won't have maxed those ones, which means you don't want to be getting rid of them. Now this one doesn't have a padlock in, so I'm not going to get rid of it. I'll sell it in trade. to give it to somebody who might need it. That's got a padlock on, so we'll get rid of it by donating it. That's my school class for Tai Chi Sword, which I've already maxed. It's bound, so I'll get rid of that. I know it's bound because it's got a padlock on it. And this one's for my school internal, Boundless Sea, for Wudang. In my case, I don't need it, I've already maxed it, so I'll get rid of this bound one. Now as you can see, I'm getting rid of the bound, but I'm not getting rid of these unbound ones, because I want to sell them in trade. I may as well make unbound silver out of that stuff. So we'll get rid of all these bound ones. Of course, you do not want to be getting rid of any of those if you haven't maxed them, because the last thing you want to do is get rid of them and then be in a situation where you could upgrade it. Say for example these, you don't want to have gotten rid of all of these, so you're at a stage where you could upgrade it, but you can't because you've donated your pages. You know what I mean? Especially if you've basically donated like 6 months worth of pages or something like that, it'll really hold you back. So you don't want to be making that mistake. Now in regards to the equipment, well, you already know what to do there. Just get rid of everything that's weaker than what you're currently wearing. You do that by going to crafting, decompose, and get rid of it here. That's what I do. Some people sell them for bound silver. I don't know why, and because like you're not going to get you won't get any material for it that you're going to need later on in the game, and getting this bound silver isn't that hard. I mean, worst case scenario, you could always go to Jinjitsu, Adventure, and participate in here to get a load of that. And then you can also do this for some more, and then you can also turn this on. No, I think that just boosts your XP. You could do, I think you get some from here. You might get some from there, I'm not sure. You get some from Weekly Quest. But yeah, this is the main ones that I do. Legend, Weekly Quest, Martial Law, School Challenge. And this, if I want to get some silver. But eventually you'll reach a point like I did about a year ago where you no longer need to do anything for bound silver because you just never run out. Next is Items tab. So I've already gone through this one. Worst case scenario, you can get rid of some of those stuff. You can get rid of some of these bound ones if you need to for the equipment drawings. But you definitely do not want to get rid of any of these green ones. You don't want to touch them. These you want to use on your beast feed. In my case, I've already maxed for gold beast orb on my beast, so I can't use them. But I'll keep them in case the beast feed level goes up, and you know later on in an update you might be able to use these. So I'll keep them just in case. These you can synthesize then to turn them into treasure maps and then use them to find treasure on the map. That's done quite simply. I'll turn one into one treasure map and I'll show you after how to use that treasure map that I created. Okay, that's that done. If I click on here and I click sort, I can go through and I can find that treasure map. I'm pretty sure to be here somewhere. That's gold treasure map. It's strange how some of these that have got writing on. You see that gold treasure map that I clicked on? That used to be in English before. But now it's all gone to Chinese language. Okay, I can't find that treasure map that I was looking for. There again, it might be in my mail. Nope, it ain't in my mail. Right, let's have a look, see if we can find it. Dun dun dun. Nope, it's definitely not there. Nope, not there. Nope, not there. Not there. There it is. And what you'd do is you'd click on it. You can't read the writing because it's in Chinese. It must be a bug mess up that the developer's done during an update. You'll click use and your character will automatically go to an area on the map where it will try to dig for treasure. And there you can see it. So while it's doing that, I'm going to go through a list here of what you can do to create some room in your inventory for that column. Let's just use that first. Done, and now we're going to cross that. I think that was a fail, but it allowed me to use it again, but I don't want it. So, you see I've got 99 out of 200. If you're maxed, you need to make some room before you can open anything, otherwise it won't let you open anything. So, I'm going to show you what we'll do to do that. Now, you notice I've got loads of these gold ones. You do want to keep them for your companions. You do want to keep purple, if possible, for your companions, just in case you don't have enough gold. In my case, I get rid of all of these blue. They're junk. Because you really want to be putting purple or higher on your companions. So I get rid of green being the weakest ones of companion skills and blue. Now in your case you might want to keep some of your blue just in case, because the best ones you have might be blue, and if you do have a load of blue then get rid of your green. This is how you make room in your item tab. So I get rid of green. When it comes to the purple one, you've got down here the padlock on them, and that's because you can't sell green and blue. You can't, you can't trade them, but for these ones you can, for the purple upwards. So with these padlocked ones with a padlock in the corner, we click sell to get rid of them. That's if you're not worried about needing them and you just want to make some room. Because I've got a high amount of gold anyways, I don't really need to worry about that. And I've got an additional 15 of those I can open to get some more gold. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. And then for the other ones, these ones here, that are run bound, I can sell them. And that's what you should do if you don't think you'll need them, and if you do need them, then use them. Okay, what else could you get rid of? Let's see. You can get rid of seaweed. I've kept mine just because I don't really need too much space in here. And branches, you can get rid of them. And that's really it. The main thing for this column is your companion skills. Getting rid of the blue, green and purple if possible. The next thing you want to do, you'll see you might have loads of these. What you want to do as well is go to crafting, synthesize, enhancements. You'll click on your enhancements and you want to have a look through. See, I've already got one of them, which means turning all of these into one of them isn't going to take up any extra space. So I'm going to I'm going to click on this and turn that into there. It's still left one there, so it hasn't freed up any space in the items tab. But if we go through, eventually we might be able to free up some space. So if I turn these 15 into here, it uses 3 at a time. It won't fill up a space, but it will, no, it won't create a space, but it will take out a space. What I mean by that is, it costs 3 of these to create one of a higher quality, and I've got 45. Which basically means there'll be some left behind, like there is here, there's one of those left behind. So there'll be some left behind here, and you see these grade 4, well level 4 ingots. Well, it'll turn these into level 4 ones, but I'll also have a level 3 one. That'll also, basically it means that the level 4 ones will take up an extra space in my inventory, so you don't really want to do that unless you need some for the next level. So we'll leave that as that, because obviously this is to teach you how to try to create room. So here I've got 47 of them. I've got 2 of them. So at this point I know I'm going to have enough to push this one forwards, as well as this one. So I'm going to place these here. Well, not place them, I'm going to upgrade this to this quality. Now I know it's going to create these, but I might be able to free up some room later on. So I'll turn that, it's left one behind here, and filled up these ones. Now I'm going to move these, upgrade these to those ones, to that. I'm going to upgrade this to that. Ah, that's good. So now when I upgrade this, you'll see I've got 0 now in that column. So this one will free up the room that I've created for that one. So basically I've lost a space when I created some for that, but then when I move this up, I freed up one room. And now when I combine this one, I'll free up a second room. Well, a second space in my inventory. And I'll show you what I mean by that. If I go to my inventory now, say it's 185. If I go back onto what I was just doing, this one, I've only got 3, and it takes 3 of them to create the next level. I'm going to turn this into a level 7 now. And that means I no longer have any level 6 ones, because I've just turned my last 3 level 6 into level 7. And that means I should have gone down to 184. So basically combining some of the stuff that you need to create a higher grade will help you to free up space, you know what I mean? So turning all your level 1s, your level 2s and your level 3s into level 4s will obviously create the space that was being occupied by your level 1s, your level 2s and your level 3s. Same here, you'll see that in this one we've got one, so pushing these up to the next level isn't going to basically take up any extra room. If I go back and check, it'll still be 184, because I already had a level 2 forge stone occupying this space. That one I've already got, well it's not a level 2, it's level 3. This is a level 4 one's occupying that, so best I'll just push it up. Push your level 3 into a level 4, upgrade them. Okay. I'm just checking what's in them. Right, we're going to move these up. We're not freeing any space at the moment. We'll move that up. We'll upgrade those, okay. We'll move that up. And that's it. So we couldn't free any space with that one. But we can here. I'm going to leave them. I'm going to go to this one. It says I've got 9. It takes 3 to create 1 high quality. I've already got a level 6 high quality here. So I may as well turn these level 5 into level 6. And that means I'll have no level 5 left. And that also means when I go to my backpack and click on my items, it will have gone down to 183. So you might be able to start to understand what I mean by how you can combine some of the gems, well, some of your enhancements to create a higher grade enhancement and free up some space. So once you've gone through that, you can do the same with forging stones as well, which are crafting, synthesize, forge, these stuff here, these ones here, and these ones here, which you can obviously combine them into higher grades, you know what I mean, and free up some space. And that's really it as far as that. Next thing you want to do to make sure you can open everything before you fill your space back up is you want to make sure you open your books first, any books you've collected. After that, oops, not that, we'll go on these are books and pages and all that stuff. And after that, we'll then open up the rest of the stuff. Now in regards to these companion books, it's easier to let them stack up like that instead of opening them and filling up your inventory with all of this stuff. You know what I mean? You may as well keep those companion skill books as books. Just takes up 1 space instead of like hundreds. So yeah, same with these. Oops, these are green companion skill books. And these are blue companion skill books. Remember, participating in Wedding Blesses and collecting the scissors to open the boxes can really help you out in regards to collecting these stuff. And I did make a video about wedding, how to get the boxes, the scissors and all that stuff. So go check that video out. I think it's called Sword of Shadows Wedding Blesses or something like that. Sword of Shadows Wedding. Go check it out to find out how to get the blue and green companion skills. Okay, and I think that's really everything that you need to know about trying to free up some room. Now in regards to these that have got the A on them, keep every single one of them. You're going to need them later on. So make sure you keep them. Same with these, make sure you keep these. The ones you can get rid of in regards to them are these ones. But you do want to keep 1 stack of Unbound. Unbound is this stuff without the padlock on it. And you want to keep 1 stack of these. Oops. Unbound. The rest of those you can get rid of. Same with these, you can get rid of them if you need to, but preferably you want to keep 1 stack of each one from level 50 to 80 of weapons, armour and accessories for your companions. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Just trying to see if there's anything else you need to know. Oh, of course you can use these soul tokens to go to the soul token event. Or shadow tokens, which are those ones there that I just clicked on. These are Hell Smashers, you can use them. And obviously by using them, that'll free up your room, your inventory. These stuff you want to keep if you've got them. They're for your home to upgrade your rooms and stuff. So yeah, getting rid of your soul tokens and stuff like that, you'd go to like your soul token event, or shadow token, or I had health smasher tokens, which I can use here, and obviously by using them, that'll free up some room there. Temper tickets, they're used by tempering your gems, internal gems. These stuff are important for infusions, and they're really hard to get, the gold ones, so make sure you keep them. Make sure you keep these, they're your rares. Same here, rares, you get them from Lucky Wheels. Make sure you keep these. Make sure you keep these. Those you can use on your Lucky Wheel, which is located here in the shop, Lucky Wheel. And those are the tokens we need to use to be able to have a chance of getting some nice stuff. And yeah, basically you want to keep all this stuff. These you want to keep for Blizzard and stuff like that. Fish and bars and all that type of stuff, ancient coin. They're your auto loots, keep them. Temper hammers for strengthening your equipment, definitely want to keep them. Demon challenge tokens, you definitely want to keep them. They're used so that you can participate in this event. So yeah, we'll end this video here. I hope that helps on clearing out your stuff. Remember, you can go on here, and those that, for example, let's say if these boxes weren't unlocked, you could click on the plus icon that would be in there, and it will allow you to spend some bound gold to unlock those boxes. Something to keep in mind. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.